Hello and welcome to our Friday check-in. So this week has been a little crazy, but let's just see how the list goes, shall we? Complete 6 revisions. Let's go on the back. Going on the back is better for this. Here, I'll take this out because that's annoying me. All right. So write up the plan for the meditation chapter. Yeah, I mean, this effectively got done as a result of meeting with Jeff, my advisor. The plan is to answer a few key questions and not think about the big picture. Just try to answer these questions to see if I have enough thoughts to really get the chapter going. So done. Explain Bane. So I'm gonna put a dot. That's in progress. I really worked hard on this. I spent like a day and a half of my writing time on this. I'm still not quite clear on the view, not clear enough to explain it to the level that I need to. So I'm actually now working on composing an email to Bane to see if he can help me directly. Explain Thompson. I didn't get to work on this as much as I wanted to, but I did start it. Again, it's just a little bit delicate because in the part of Thompson that I need doesn't happen in like one section of his chapter. It happens it kind of happens throughout. So there's a lot of material to synthesize to improve my explanation of him. So, okay, long story short, those are both in progress. Let me just adjust the light a little bit here because I think it's a little intense, and maybe we'll zoom in a little. This list is the aesthetics of this list. I did not use this list extensively this week, let's be honest, because it looks ugly and I don't like using things that look ugly. Sometimes I wish that wasn't my personality, but the fact is that's my personality. So here we go. We're looking at it now. So basically none of these other things got addressed because I was really focused on these, and these are critical. So we're gonna leave all that blank. Woo. All right, website. So I'm gonna put a dot because that is in progress. We've got something up, but I haven't really loaded the content into it. It was a little complicated to figure out exactly how it was going to be hosted online and blah, blah, blah. So there's a dot. Write up schedule, that was done for the dossier. So I've planned out how I'm going to, starting in January 2019, finish up the parts of the dossier that I have not yet done. Write up a list of potential syllabi. I got that down. I thought hard about that actually. Finalize the Buddhism syllabus. This hasn't happened. I started working on it, but the feedback I got from the CANIB meeting was fairly extensive. So I need to tweak some of my grading element. There's a lot of tweaking that needs to go on. So that didn't get done. I did get started. We can put a dot. Definitely would say I got started. Okay, so I did manage to move out of my old office. That was great. The closet has been gone through. Woo! Game plan for map. It took meeting with a couple people, but we got that squared away. Wedding present taken care of. I did both compose and send out the follow-ups for the GOAs. Got tons of information. Actually, this was a pretty big time suck because not only did I send the stuff out, but then everyone responded. And I had to keep track of all that data. So there was a lot of spreadsheet work that I don't know why I didn't think that was gonna happen, but it did. And I did select the Halloween party date. Okay, so here's the thing that happened this week that wasn't amazing, but fact of life. It's the beginning of the term and a lot of the administrative stuff just became suddenly very pressing. This always happens. The beginning of the term has a lot of overhead work that you gotta do. I also have this deadline with the dossier being due August 1st, and next week I'm going to Dissertation boot camp, which is like a very structured time thing at the library that's gonna take my entire work week, basically. I'm going to be able to focus on my research during that, but I basically decided this week about Thursday, that I was just going to try to get the administrative stuff out of the way. That's why you've got so many things here sorted out, because I'm expecting next week I'm going to focus heavily on my research at Dissertation boot camp. Now, that's true, I'm gonna have that time, but I don't love it. I don't recommend thinking this way. It would have been better if I could have chunked along chipped away at these things a little bit more consistently rather than abandoning myself to the, very satisfying, very tangible administrative things. This section of my list can become a trap. This is always the miscellaneous admin stuff. And that got to me this week. It was a strategic decision based on my future schedule, but this is where we're at. We're left with all these boxes unchecked when I might have been able to do more on this, and maybe some part of this was more negotiable than first appeared. So let's take a look. Ooh, look at what the Sharpie is doing. I wanted to use a different color, and this was the Sharpie color by my desk, but the compass card's not appreciating that. But we won't worry too much. These are only for me for the week. So, complete 6 revision tasks. No. That did not happen. Game plan meditation chapter. That basically happened by virtue of Jeff, my advisor, but it's done. Closet, yes. Monday doctor, I did that. And I picked the Halloween date, so that's good. I did check in. Did not finalize the syllabus, and I did game plan for map. Okay, so not a bad week, but given my number one priority is my dissertation, is writing. I did write every day. I did work on things, but I did not successfully and consistently chip away at this giant block. So hopefully the bet that I placed is that I'm going to be able to power through a lot during dissertation boot camp. Hopefully that's true, but I would take this as a lesson from Louise that it is much better to continuously chip away and prioritize things rather than let yourself succumb to the, urgent, but maybe not massively important administrative stuff that's on your list. All right, well, I will check back in with you guys. Hopefully next week I'm gonna have tons of research stuff checked off by this time, but we'll see. So I'll see you on Monday to let you know what I'm planning to get done at Dissertation Boot Camp. Thanks so much for stopping by.